Hey guys, I'm gonna back here for the video, guys. Today we're going to look at the two-game slate for the AFC and NFC Championship game for this upcoming week. We have 49ers at Philly and we have Cincy at KC. Now we have to monitor Patrick Mahomes' status going into this week, as he did take a nasty ankle injury in that game on Saturday versus the Jags. He had a high ankle sprain, and even though he was technically hurt in that game, he came back and played and could have hurt himself even more. So again, like I said, it's one of those things we have to really monitor it, see how he plays throughout the week, see how he's getting better, I would say. So definitely keep an eye out on him, because this Cincinnati Bengals defense is absolutely ferocious, and they just completely shut down Josh Allen. So this could be another situation where we see the same concept happen. That, starting off right away, is actually the cheapest defense on the slate, the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's the defense I am going with. Every time the Bengals have played the Chiefs so far in the last three matchups, Bengals have won all three matchups, and their defense has played Patrick Mahomes pretty freaking amazing. They have kept it to be a round 20-point ball game, and they haven't let anything crazy happen too quickly, which would make the game get out of hand and also destroy their defense. So I think this could be a really good game, especially if Patrick Mahomes is on 100%. We could see this Bengals defense actually take advantage of the fact that Mahomes is not 100% and actually get after him. They got after Allen, and if we look at the DFS for this, they had 7 points versus Allen, 13 versus Baltimore. Obviously, they had a fumble for 6. And then they had 19 versus Baltimore the week before that. So, give me the Bengals defense. Give me... You know what? I might stack up the Burrow stack. I might just go all out for this Burrow stack this week. So we have Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals defense, right? Give me Jamar Chase and T. Higgins for this. Tyler Boyd did nothing in that game yesterday versus Buffalo. I mean, he had 3.3 points total. I really thought he was going to have a better game than that. But give me Burrow, stacked up with Chase, stacked up with Higgins, and Bengals defense. Now, for buyback options for this game, McKinnon, 2.5 points. Very disappointing last couple weeks. Only had 11 rushes. Didn't really have the receiving work. Keep in mind, the only way that McKinnon's going to be really useful is if Mahomes is able to get out of the pocket, makes plays, run around, really maneuver around the pocket. And with his high ankle sprain, that's not going to really help him out too much. And this Bengals defense, like I said before, is ferocious. So I actually might not have a buyback option in this game. Maybe Kelsey, as he is probably the best option here. But with how expensive he is, we'd have to go really cheap with some other options in order to go ahead and actually make this lineup work, which we can definitely do that. And it would have to be something like Brandon Ayuk would have to take off versus the Philadelphia Eagles defense, which I don't really think is the craziest scenario possible, especially with the fact that this Eagles defense, I think, is they're good, but I think they're overhyped. I think they're overrated. I don't think that they're as good as people make them out to be, in all honesty. Give me Dallas Goedert, actually, versus the 49ers here. And then we have two running back options here. And I'm probably going to go ahead and go with... I'm not too interested in McKinnon, man. I'm not interested in Pacheco either. But although they were somewhat susceptible to the run here. What if we go with this? No, we can't. Okay. I was going to say, what if we go with that and then we punted the second position for running back, which honestly we could. Mixon had a really good game yesterday, but that was one of the situations where I don't know if he's going to have another good game, especially now against Kansas City really is not that great, but it all depends if the offensive line for the Bengals can hold up like they did last week versus Buffalo, which I think is very possible. So let's go ahead and go with him. And my last pick here, I might just go with a boomer bust guy like Elijah Mitchell or something. Kenneth Gainwell had a good game last week, and I know a lot of people are going to be interested in him, but apparently he always does this to the Giants. Based on what Eagles fans told me, he's an absolute monster versus the Giants. So Bernard Scott, Boston Scott, another good game. And again, like I said before, everyone did good against the Giants situation. Give me Elijah Mitchell. So there's my first look lineup for the AFC NFC Championship game. We'll be looking at different lineups throughout the week, really breaking these down, guys, talking about a lot of DFS content. So this is just our first look, but like I said, not bad. I think it's going to be a really good set of games this upcoming weekend. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions though, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.